go through phases of feeling like super confident in what I'm doing and like how I'm doing everything. And then I go through phases where I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I'm too old, I'm 23 years old, I should be doing more, I should have done more, I should have done this, and I should be doing it this way. And it's just like a constant cycle of having future anxiety and then being like, I gotta live in the moment. I have to take things one day at a time, you know, I'm only gonna be in my early 20s once. But then I'm like, but when you're 30, you want to look back at this time and be like, pat on the back for working really hard to get where I want to be by the time I'm 30. It's a constant battle between those two sides of my brain, like living in the moment or thinking ahead and planning and being smarter. And lately I've been in the you're not doing enough, what are you doing, everything is wrong cycle, which obviously sucks. I get like weird feelings sometimes that I'm like exactly where I'm supposed to be, and then I get weird feelings where I'm like behind. But at the end of the day, I'm doing my best, and that's really all that matters, which I know sounds corny, but it's true. Anyway, now that I'm on the East Coast, it's not a crazy flight to get to my parents' house, so I booked a flight. It's only an hour, and here I am. And it's really awesome because I feel like I'm grounding myself, and my parents are just the like only people that really literally know the ins and outs of my brain and are able to kind of get me back on track when I feel lost, I guess. Bought a bunch of books yesterday and I'm really excited about it. It's funny because my friend Dylan the other day was like poking fun at me, and he was like, you're the type of person to spend 2 hours in a Hobby Lobby. I didn't. I spent 2 hours in a Jones. I've worked with Bombas before. They sponsored my Throne of Glass review, and I absolutely love them. I love working with them. I have these in a like beige color. I like to walk miles in these when I'm in New York, and I always wear their Bombas socks when I'm wearing boots like this because they're so comfortable and they're like thick. Now that I live in New York and the city is kind of gross, and I've never felt the need to have like house slippers before because I didn't really care beforehand, and now I need like house slippers. And my house slippers are these, but they're in beige, and now I have this beautiful kind of plum color. I also got a new pair of socks. I refuse to walk around in anything other than really cool boots. The Bombas socks allow me to do that and still have the style that I want without getting blisters all of the time. Bombas has spent over 2 years in research and development to rigorously test for comfort and durability. Bombas is a comfort-focused, premium basics brand with a mission to help those in need. Bombas donates the top 3 most requested clothing items at homeless shelters, which are socks, t-shirts, and underwear. With the help of their customers, Bombas has managed to donate over 150 million clothing items to those in need. Also offers international shipping, so in addition to the US, they ship to over 200 countries. Make sure to check out Bombas and know that you're helping the community. Every item purchased is 1 item donated. New customers get 20% off at Bombas. Just go to bombas.com/Sabrina and use code Sabrina for 20% off your first purchase. Thank you, Bombas, for sponsoring this week's video. I saw this girl on TikTok. I've been on crafts TikTok lately, and I saw this girl on TikTok do like a bunch of clips in her hair with buttons. And if you follow me, or if you've been following me for a while, you know I have a huge spot in my heart for Coraline. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, so anything buttons related calls my name, and I love it. I also got this, and I honestly didn't really know how to make it into a bracelet, so I had my mom do it for me. And then I got this. Maybe I could like glue some of the buttons on here. Then I got these 2 charms. I always wear this like black choker, so I feel like it'd be cool to make a choker and put this charm on it. And then I found this, which is really beautiful. I bought this aluminum wire, and I think I'm gonna make some bracelets. And I got this leather lace type of situation. This is a fake leather bracelet. Cool. I'm gonna read you guys the back of all the books I got, just in case you want to pick it up and read it with me, because I read very quickly, so I'm gonna get through these quickly, and I'll do a book review for you guys when I'm done. This one is interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, to be honest. It's called Bunny. It's a novel by Mona Awad. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But the reason I don't know if I'm gonna like it is because me and Emma have very similar book tastes, and she didn't get around to finishing this. So, a scholarship student who prefers the company of her dark imagination to that of most people, Samantha Heather Mackey is utterly repelled by the rest of her graduate fiction writing cohort at New England's elite Warren University. A clique of unbearably saccharine, yet sinister rich girls who call each other Bunny and seem to move and speak as one. But everything changes when Samantha receives an invitation to the Bunny's fabled smut salon and finds herself inexplicably drawn to their front door, ditching her only friend, Ava, in the process. As Samantha plunges deeper and deeper into the Bunny's world and begins to take part in their monstrous experiments, the edges of reality begin to blur. Soon her friendship with Ava and the Bunnies will be brought into a deadly collision. Okay. Kind of sounds good. Then we have The Road by Cormac McCarthy. Saw this on my For You page and I was very intrigued by it. I posted this on my story, and a lot of people were saying that they read this in school. I don't know. I'm not mad at that. I don't hate that. A lot of the books that I love, I read in school. So, a father and his son walk alone through burned America. Nothing moves in the ravaged landscape save the ash on the wind. It is cold enough to crack stones, and when the snow falls, it is gray. The sky is dark. Their destination is the coast, although they don't know what, if anything, awaits them there. They have nothing, just a pistol to defend themselves against the lawless bands that stalk the road, the clothes they are wearing, a cart of scavenged food, and each other. The Road is the profoundly moving story of a journey. It boldly imagines a future in which no hope remains, but in which the father and his son, each the other's world entire, are sustained by love. I'm gonna eat this up. I know I am. We got Edgar Allan Poe's classic stories. This is just, I want to start collecting special editions like this. This is so beautiful. It's just such a beautiful book, and it's gonna be one of my prized possessions. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, the back says, and darkness and decay and the Red Death held illimitable dominion over all. I like reading very dark books right now, and that is not a reflection of my mental health, I swear. I just find them interesting. Last but not least, this is the book that I started already, and I am very intrigued. I also got these cool Van Gogh bookmarks. While I was writing the first draft of my book, I went back and changed the first sentence in it multiple times because I think the first words in a book are incredibly important to, like, you know, really get a hold of who's reading it. The first words are carcass, cut in half, stunner, slaughterline, spray wash. These words appear in his head and strike him, destroy him. But they're not just words. They're the blood, the dense smell, the automation, the absence of thought. Yeah. I'm hooked. You got me. His wife has left him, his father is sinking into dementia, and Marcos tries not to think too hard about how he makes a living. After all, it happened so quickly. First, it was reported that an infectious virus has made all animal meats poisonous to human. Then governments initiated the transition. Now, eating human meat, special meat, is legal. Marcos tries to stick to numbers, consignments, processing. Then one day he's given a gift, a live specimen of the finest quality. Though he's aware that any form of personal contact is forbidden on pain of death, little by little he starts to treat her like a human being. And soon he becomes tortured by what has been lost and what might still be saved. Kind of a crazy concept, huh? I'm gonna go inside and make some of this jewelry. Narcos is crazy right now. Shit's getting insane. It's a Spanish show, but if you speak Spanish, you should watch it. Narcos Mexico. Whenever I'm on my period, I crave carbs. That's it, just carbs. Extra points if it's potato. Pollo rostizado, papas, arroz. I've been watching Yellow Jackets and also reading that book, so eating any form of meat feels a little weird right now. So, I got my period yesterday, as one does, and I'm breaking out. I was looking at myself in the mirror this morning, and I was like, awesome. Honestly, I'm not even mad about it right now because it like kind of tricks my brain into being like, you're just a teenager. You're just a teenager going through puberty, getting your cute little breakouts, your cute little pimples. I know adult acne is a thing. I know because I have it and I'm on very strong acne medication right now. It's honestly working. I feel like my skin is like coming back to life. It's not even about the pimples or my acne scars at this point. It's like my skin looks like it's alive again. I could go to the bar with my breakout and they'd be like, oh my god, this girl's totally 16 years old right now. Like, we have to ID her. She wasn't 16 3 years ago. Wait, it wasn't 3 years ago. That was 7 years ago. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to Coachella, guys, and I'm honestly really excited about it this year. There's good vibes. I love Coachella. I love it. I love concerts. I love festivals. I don't think there's anything more fun and special than like being in a room where everyone else in that room is just excited to be there. Everybody in that room is so happy, has been looking forward to this moment, genuinely loves and has a passion for whatever it is they're watching. I think that's so cool. Same reason I like going to like games and any sort of sport, honestly. I don't even need to be a fan of the sport. I just love the energy when everyone in the room really wants to be there and they're just excited. Anyway, I'm excited. I love festivals and I love making Coachella vlogs because you guys love Coachella vlogs. So hi. No, okay.
El tuyo es el sweet. ¿Cómo te la pasaste? Por lo menos no te la pasaste solita, ¿no?
Me pasé súper bien.